Well, Chris, a magnificent performance and a point here at Hayden Road today, but fundamentally our relegation has been confirmed today. Where are your emotions at right now?
I've said it, I think I said it at Bromsgrove, disappointed and pleased, you know, and that's probably where we are today. Disappointed to be relegated because I think it's a sad day. Pleased and proud because of our performance and also how good the supporters were today. The support was fantastic. And I'm not saying massively like, well, we deserve to win, we battered them or anything like that, but we certainly didn't deserve to lose today. I thought we created enough chances first half to go in front. I mean, they got a terrible penalty. How that was given, I'll never know. But it was. Sned saved it, which just Sneds, isn't it? You know. And then I nearly lost us a point because we had a throw-in in injury time, and I knew that if we didn't win, we were down. I just told the boys to go for it and go in the box, and I knew that was going to be on me, if that made sense. I knew if we lost the game, but as I said when we played St Ives, I'd rather lose trying to win. And we sent the boys up there, and the centre halves looked at me like, "Gaff, we've got to go in the box." And they went up, and but yeah, look, it was a draw. They'll probably think it was a fair result. I feel a little bit hard done, but nothing major. Tuesday night, I think we deserve to win more, but the attitude of the players was fantastic today.
A first clean sheet since the opening game of the season. I know we had our chances to score today, but just how much do you owe to your defence? Yeah, they're brilliant. And the biggest compliment you give them is, you know, Sneds was superb, but you know, he didn't make breathtaking saves like he has in another game. So we feel that our aim is to try and be hard to beat, hard to break down, and I think that's happening. And I think it's clear to see over recent games that we are becoming harder to break down. And it's just a shame we couldn't find a winning goal today. Last season we finished in 6th. We obviously missed out on the playoffs on the final day. Where do you think it's gone wrong this term to go from where we were to where we are? Oh, well.
I mean, what I would say is everyone associated with the football club who are here now, everyone who was associated at the football club before I came here, I believe, always did what they thought was best for the football club. And I stand by that. And what we've got to do is learn from any mistakes that have been made. And what we've got to do is we've got to get together and we've got to think of what mistakes we've made. It's not about finger pointing, it's just preventing it from happening again. And it's just making sure that we learn from that and take it forward. The most important thing now is what we do over the last 7 games and how we can build in the summer and get ourselves back to where we belong. And that's where I'm coming from here.
What needs to happen over the summer to ensure that, you know, regardless of what league we go into, we are going to be competitive next year and we do, you know, compete at the top end of the table?
We've got 7 games left this season. Supporters are going to be paying money to watch us this season. So yep. I want to focus on this season, you know. We're obviously looking at players for next year, but primarily we've got 7 games. The season finishes in 4 weeks. Let's give the crowd something to be proud of for these last few games. Today I think there was something to be proud of. Tuesday I thought there was something to be proud of. Last Saturday, to a lesser extent, there were some good bits in there, but today we've shown what we're about. There's a gritty determination in our play, and we're going to need that going forward next season. But we've got to get through these next 7 games, and I don't want to dismiss it as being, let's focus on next year. We're looking at next year with one eye, but we're focusing on this year. We need to do that, Jonesy.
And just looking at those last 7 games, now that, you know, our fate has been sealed and we can stop talking about it, do you feel like it's going to be a bit of a, you know, a pressure release of the players and they can just go out there and express themselves?
Not really. The only reason why I'd say that is because I felt it's been inevitable anyway. So because it's been inevitable and I always felt it was going to happen, I feel, you know, the relegation's confirmed. But let's just do what we need to do.
And just coming back to the game for a moment, you said off camera that you wouldn't believe what you said to the players at half time. So tell us, what did you say to them?
Yeah, my exact words at half time were, we've been drawing 0-0 in the last 2 games at half time and we've conceded goals in the second half. I said I've been a little bit fed up with shaking opposing managers' hands with them saying you're unlucky. I said what I want us to do is get something out of today's game, and I want the team to almost want to kick us and punch us and hit us for us taking some points off them. And of course, lo and behold, after the end of the game, and I'm not saying it was anyone's fault. I didn't really see what happened. It all happened so quickly. But I just said that I don't want teams saying, "Oh, Paul Rushden." I don't want to be Paul Rushden. You know, we're in a fight, and I want teams to be fighting against us to get everything, and that's what I'm doing. And that's why at half time, you know, I said to the boys, like I said to you, you know, I want them to hate us and want to come for us after the game, and lo and behold, that's what they want to do. So the boys deserve a lot of credit. What happened after the game, it's not something I like to see from either side, but what's happened has happened, and it's a sad day because we're relegated, but I'm also extremely proud of what the boys did today, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on.
AFCRDTV, and it finishes AFC Rushden Diamonds 0, Leiston 0. The man of the match, well, of course, it has to be Dean Snedker, lucky number 13. And Sneds, well done today.
Thank you.
Clean sheet.
Yeah, clean sheet now. I'm over the moon. Like I said, I've said to the boys in the change room, it's my first clean sheet since the start of the season. So, I mean, I think it was Needham Market at home here, 0-0, and obviously Leiston today, 0-0. So it's been a long time. The boys are putting a massive shift today to get the clean sheet today, so I'm buzzing.
Yeah, Leiston, a team that has scored 77 goals so far this season. Well, they've still scored 77 goals this season. And yeah, so like you said, you're over the moon. A good result, really, an entertaining 0-0 even.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you look at a 0-0 result and you think, oh, it must be a boring game, but to be fair, I mean, we've had chances, they've had chances. It's been end to end for the whole 90 minutes. I think we're a bit disappointed not to take victory here. I feel like we should have got maybe one or two goals, but like I said, that's football.
Well, the key moment of the match, of course, came on the hour mark in the 60th minute when Will Davis, the big goal scorer for Leiston, had a penalty kick. I thought it was a harsh penalty call in the first place. Could you see much of the penalty call?
Yeah, I mean, we had a bit of a row with the referee at the time. In my opinion, I don't think it's a penalty. I think they thought they had one first half, so the ref might have thought to give it in the second half instead, but to me, I didn't think it was a penalty at all. But like I said, these things happen in football and you've got to deal with it, and luckily I've saved it.
Sure.
So yeah, buzzing with that.
Can you talk us through briefly how you saved the penalty kick?
No, I can't give you away my secrets, can I?
Well, it was a great save, and I don't think even Harry Kane would have scored a penalty on that one. Like I said, that came in the 60th minute. Diamonds did have a few good scoring opportunities during the match, most notably by Mitchell White on a couple of shots on goal, and also in the first half, Andy Kanga had almost a sitter, but he just couldn't put the ball in the net. Unfortunate.
No, like I said, we've had loads of opportunities today to take the lead. Like I said, the position on the table, we're bottom and they're top, so they probably thought they'd come here and roll us over, but it weren't the result today. We've showed fight and spirit today. I can't thank the lads enough today.
Well, it's been a long old season. Will you be glad maybe when these last few games are finished and we can start afresh, anew for next season?
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's been a lot of changes recently. Obviously, Gaffer coming in, making his own changes personnel-wise, and I feel right now we're getting sort of a group together where we can sort of gel and kick on and get results towards the end of the season, and that's what we're trying to do.
And the next game, it's a quick turnaround, Tuesday evening, Baseford. Early on in the season, way back in August, it looked like we had a 1-1 draw there, and somehow they nicked a goal right at the end, and we lost 2-1.
Yeah, don't remind me.
So we have a little payback maybe for Baseford.
100%. Yeah, I remember that game clearly. They scored last minute, shouldn't have been a goal, but again, them things happen. So we'll make sure we get another result Tuesday.
Hopefully so. Well, thanks, Dean, for your time.
I don't need love.